Doors has removed a lot of content over the years, and many of these features are still loved by fans to this day. So I'll be going through almost every single removed feature from Doors, starting with the removed entities. Sally is an uncommon entity in the hotel that jumps through from the outside inside through a window, and then chases you unless you give her an item. As many players know, Sally is actually a revamp of a very small entity that was in the game before Hotel Plus. The old Sally, known as Window, would randomly appear in a window before disappearing in the next lightning strike. She also did not attack players. It's cool that the developers took an Easter egg entity and changed it into like an actual proper entity with a pretty unique mechanic. That's all the entities. Vent rooms were rooms that had a vent that you would have to open and then crouch and crawl through to get into a separate room and continue. This was removed because it caused glitches like rush rebounding, similar to how ambush rebounds, and screech spawning inside the vent. These were repurposed for the basement rooms after the Hotel Plus update and can still be found there today. Elsewatch has said in a Discord message that this room could possibly return in the future. I really liked these rooms when they were still in the game, as it gave more variety to the rooms you came across in the hotel, and I hope they get re-implemented. This one actually makes me really sad because I liked these rooms a lot when they were in the game. The small library maze rooms were, well, small mazes with a library theming, where you had to find a lever somewhere in the room. It says on the wiki it was removed because the developers wanted to focus on the decorations and gameplay of the basements, which I guess makes sense, but I think these rooms should still be added back, maybe as a variant of the basements. The puzzle painting room or the meeting room was a puzzle room where players had to put paintings in the correct locations on the walls. This was removed in that 2025 Advent Calendar event due to glitches, unfortunately. The inverted T-shaped room was a room that was a variant of the normal T-shaped room, but instead of entering from the bottom of the T, you would enter from either ends of the T. This was removed in the Great Outdoors update for unknown reasons. Again, just removing more variety. I think this should be added back. The storage room was a guaranteed spawn for room 99. It was similar to a normal hotel room and had many hiding spots so the player could hide from figure. This room was removed when the greenhouse was added in the Hotel Plus update. In the second Seek Chase, there used to be a big room where you would run over some pipes and jump a gap between the pipes to get to the other side of the room. This was removed because they completely redesigned the second Seek Chase in the content update. Onto the items. The NVCS 3000 was originally the reward for completing A1000. Being at the end of the rooms, it was a pretty rare item with the feature of being able to tell you the location of important items like the fuses in door 100. This was removed and replaced with the Jug of Starlight in the Mines update. I don't know where I saw this, but I swear I saw the developers said that it might be coming back, but I don't know. The painting from the meeting room, like the painting puzzle, is technically also a removed item, so yeah, that's all the items that were removed. Glitch used to teleport players when there was an error in room generation. This was removed in the Hunt update because they improved room generation and that had a lower chance of failing. Vitamins actually used to heal players when used. This was removed in the Hotel Plus update so that other healing items could be added, like bandages and the herb of I can't say that. I forgot how to say the name. A60 could originally open the next door similar to Rush, and this was removed in the Mines update because I don't know. A120 could also block the abilities for players to open the next door. This was removed because it could soft lock players. Grumbles in the Queen Grumble could be blinded by a flashlight or a bulk light. This was removed in the content update. I don't know why. Doors used to have a light above them that would turn on and then make a sound when you open the door. This was removed in the Hotel Plus update because they designed how doors look. A button called Remove Invisible Barriers was added on October 2nd, 2025 to the admin panel and then got removed a day later because it wasn't working. I am taking information from the wiki and paraphrasing the text. I am stealing. I've not done a lot of research. I'm just taking stuff from the wiki and saying it. So you could originally hide under beds in the infirmary, but this was removed in the Hunt update, unknown reasons. These next ones are assets and models, so I'm going to speed through them because there's quite a lot. The Awesome Tony statue was removed in the Mines update. Scratched hotel doors were removed in the 2025 Black Friday event. And that's all the assets about. Grandfather clocks used to play a ticking sound. The elevator in the reception used to make a loud sound when opening and closing. This was removed in the Haunt update. A sound used to play when the heartbeat minigame started. This was removed in the Minds update due to the sound hurting players' ears and just being a distracting sound, according to Elsplash. Figure used to grunt when a player who was hiding failed the heartbeat minigame. This was removed in the Minds update because the minigame got completely reworked. Figure used to play a loud footstep when its right foot stepped on the floor. This was removed to prevent bugs. I don't know. There were a bunch of removed paintings, so I'm just gonna show them here with some background music. The party mode modifier was just the April Fool's ranked mode, but as a modifier. This was removed and replaced by the battle mode vision. Lights on was a modifier that would make less rooms be dark. This was removed because it was broken. Again, just, I don't know, fix it, I guess. El Goblino on break was a modifier that would make more gold spawn. This was removed because it made it too easy to farm knobs. I don't know why they would just make it take more knobs from you. A few places to hide was a modifier that would not guarantee that a hiding spot would spawn in for everyone. This was removed and replaced by nowhere to hide. Again and again and again was a modifier that would make ambush attack very often. This was removed due to glitches. You Really Can Run was a modifier that would make the seek chase in the hotel last longer and start earlier. This was removed because it made the game easier. It Can Run 2 was a modifier that would make seek run unfairly faster. This was removed because they reworked how Seek's movement worked in the Minds update, making the modifier useless. Roundabout was a modifier that would guarantee halt attacking and made it halt more difficult. This was removed because they reworked halt's movement in the Minds update. The 2024 Trick or Treat event was a Halloween special that had players finding pieces of candy that would give the players special effects when eaten. This event later got turned into a modifier, and then the modifier got removed when the Halloween Spotlight event happened. The Spotlight event also removed Infested, which would spawn gloom bats, Lights Out, which would break all the lights, Not Crazy, which would play a lot of ambient sounds you'd usually hear during the game, and No Hiding for You, which would activate Hide's effect. I don't know where to put this one, so it has an entire category to itself. Next to the reception, there used to be an inaccessible void area with a neon white block that played what seems to be a slowed down version of a song called The Angel's Fountains 2. I'll play a snippet of both the original and in-game versions now. Pretty weird. My only guess to why this was in the game was that it was meant to be an Easter egg, like the FNAF 2 Easter egg in the lobby, where when you walk up to this one door, it plays the FNAF 2 hallway alarm sound. But instead of going up to this door, you'd go up to the window in the reception. But if you try to do that in the hotel minus vision, you can't hear it. So I don't know. And that is almost every feature that has ever been removed from doors, unless it wasn't on the wiki. If you want to see it more in depth, go to the wiki yourself. Thank you for watching, but before you go, the demo to my Steam game recently released, and I would really appreciate it if you played it and left a review on the Steam page. Thank you, bye bye. Bye 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 bye.
Hamburger.